LEAD stands for Law Enforcement Assisted Diversion. I know that's kind of a big mouthful, so basically what I do is I work with people who are caught in a cycle of addiction and incarceration to help them get the resources they need, both outside and inner resources, to break that cycle and start living healthier, safer, and more positive lives. The people we work with at LEAD are in the Mission District here. Felton works with folks in the Mission. Glide, who is also a partner, and it's a very collaborative effort. Glide works in the Tenderloin, and we have DPH, SFPD, BART PD, the Sheriff's Office. There's a lot of partners throughout the city who are a part of the effort. What we really do is kind of work with the officers who know the individuals in the neighborhoods. They know, hey, this person's been using for a long time. They seem to be in the cycle of going back and forth in and out of jail. And, I've maybe taken this person to jail 10 times this year. And is the 11th time really going to make a difference in this person's life? And the officers are seeing that it's really not, and that there has to be another alternative. And so maybe if I take this person to Felton Institute and allow them to use their expertise in mental health and system navigation and all the other things that we do, that they'll see a different result with the folks. And so, that's the role we play. We very much work with these police officers and the other partners to kind of have sort of a blanket. It's a wraparound effort for people in the community who are going through these problems. Did anybody maybe come through the Mission District on the way here today? Nobody? Well, maybe if you've been in the Mission, you might have noticed a lot of tents and things like that cropping up. It's been an ongoing problem. It's a big problem in the city. It's a big problem in the nation. And so maybe one day when you're out there, you might be going through the Mission and see myself or Clarence Hardy, Alejandro Cuspanera. We might even get Robin out there one day. But, you might see us at one of these tents, sitting on the curb, having a conversation with one of these people who are currently in that situation, And for a lot of people, I know myself included, one of the questions I had was, how does a person get in that position? It's something that's so outside of the scope of what we usually encounter on our day-to-day basis. Could we even imagine ourselves living in that position? And realizing these people, although what they're going through, it's very difficult, they're not really a problem, they're a person, and kind of viewing them through that lens. When I first encountered this work, for one example, I was called out by SFPD to an area in the Mission District, right, that had a very large homeless encampment. There's probably 40 tents there. People were living in those conditions, obviously very difficult. And they told me, hey, there's a person here who we keep coming across, he's having this battle with addiction, but these officers, they see him on a day-to-day basis. And unlike the perception that, sometimes we have of police officers, and that sometimes is true, there's a lot of cops out there who do want to help these folks, but they don't really have it in their repertoire to maybe do some of the things we can do at Felton or social service providers can do.